Okay. So we can get started, I guess.
Yes.
You guys ready to get started? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I just put on my things I don't like that seems to be a popular, that thing everyone's doing.
Everybody does it.
These are the things I hate, but everybody else seems like it's popular. One of the ones on my list was saying from stage,
How's everybody doing tonight?
How's everybody doing tonight? Don't get me wrong, I used to do it all the time, but I did it like I was acting. I was just kind of like, I got to do something stupid, so I'm going to say, how's everybody doing tonight? So yes, I did it all the time, don't get me wrong. Angela Montgomery, did you watch that video today of Hydrate? I posted it and tagged Drew in it. I wanted you two to see it because I know you got an incredible little artist on your hands like I did when Elvis was little. And I think it's funny how much shocking shit you are in store for.
When you see what's going
for
on.
the rest of your life.
Hi, Andrew Whittington. I miss you too.
It's going to be super funny. For those of you tuning into whoever's page you're tuning into, we are running live from Tara's personal page, my personal page, and of course the Unsung Dreamers podcast.
And now, on with the show.
And now on with the show. Are we ready to get started?
Yes.
I think somebody else might have said yes, and maybe that's what they were referring to,
Yes.
and they were answering my
Yes.
question.
Let's not ask it again.
So anyway, good morning, Vietnam! Holy crap, peeps. Are we doing okay? Are we keeping our shit together? Listen, there's a scene in Punch Drunk Love, which is a movie that came out in 2002. It was an Adam Sandler movie. And the whole entire movie is worth watching for only one single 20-second scene, which is when his boss at the mattress store came up and got in his face, and he got back in the boss's face, and he said, "You have no idea how much I love her." It was really, really great. And if any of you out there are wondering why King's X never made it, it's because they are from Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, what?
Yeah, there's just something about it, And I know they made it, but they never really, made it. And the reason why they didn't is because they're from Springfield, and Springfield doesn't like to make somebody famous. We can't figure that one out.
Musicians? Because there's some people that are famous from here.
No, yeah, well, Brad Pitt, I'll tell you what, is actually a normal dude. He's a really cool guy. I never had a chance to meet him, but I did meet the Brad Pitt Light.
Brad Pitt Light?
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Springfield, Missouri actually has a Brad Pitt Light. His name is Jay Johnson. And nothing against Jay. It's just he hasn't got as big as Brad Pitt. But I have met him and hung out with him and partied. And he's actually a fucking really awesome dude. And if you're wondering, he is or was on Days of Our Lives for years. And he's the Brad Pitt diet.
He's Diet Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and by the way, Ron Hurst actually has more passion for what he does than most of you people watching.
Yes, he does.
He is Springfield, Missouri's weatherman. And I'm telling you what, that guy loves what he does. And if you want to be inspired by him at all, you ought to be inspired with, the fact that he loves what he does.
Yeah.
And you need to go out there and chase the things that you love what you do. That's what you ought to do. That's what you ought to do. And you ought to be inspired by Ron Hurst, even though, you think, oh, he's just a weatherman. No, he's not just a weatherman. He is the that guy will get out of bed at 4 a.m.
and forget to put on his pants
and actually help you not die.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be thankful, and you should send him an email or a text or something right now and say, "Thank you, Ron Hurst, for giving us a decent version of what the weather has been for the last 15 years." That's what I say. Bass Pro Shops right here in Springfield charges way too much to go see their aquarium. I'm just. Listen, Johnny, it's just a little too much. Just even $5 less would have enticed me. But man, I'm telling you, the aquarium charge to get in is just a little too much, man. It's just a little. You're getting a little greedy, Johnny. You're getting a little greedy. Okay. But I love you.
These people over here want to see your face, too.
I love you. Oh, yeah. I got to look around. What's up, everybody?
I just saw Dan Kelsey. Now, Dan Kelsey and I were in school together in California.
Oh, my gosh.
If I remember this right, let's see. I think he's a year younger than me, maybe. I don't remember. I think I was in 4th grade and he was in 3rd. But I think that's right. Makes me giggle.
That's awesome. Dan Peterson is watching too. You wouldn't believe the stories I have with that guy.
Uh-oh. Head for the cellar, you sons of bitches. / Ron Hurst. That's what
He was there too.
Tony
Yeah.
said.
I remember Rory being there. What?
Tony Robinson, look what he said. Head for the cellar, you son of bitches. Ron Hurst.
Ron Hurst is a badass, and people in Springfield need to appreciate him more. And also, just in case you didn't know, for those of you watching outside of Springfield and for those of you watching in Springfield, we basically are a big piece of graph paper. Okay, so it's impossible. It's impossible to get lost in this town. Do you understand?
Yes.
You just got to go north, south, east, or west, and literally that's it. We don't have any streets that go southeast or southwest. They go north, south, east, or west. We are a gigantic piece of graph paper, and it's very easy to not get lost. If you made the wrong turn, just go until the street that you were going to go to anyway, because it's going to run into it anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter.
You can just turn and turn and turn and turn, and you're back going the same direction.
And a lot of people from around here already know this, but some of you watching may not. But Cashew Chicken is where is in Springfield is where it started. So if you're out there and you love Cashew Chicken, just know that it started right here in this town. I'm just kind of throw out some Springfield, Missouri facts.
To clarify, it's the Springfield version of Cashew Chicken, because I ordered Cashew Chicken.
Is it?
Yes.
Do tell.
Okay, so I love the Springfield version of Cashew Chicken, but I ordered Cashew Chicken when I was in Sweden one time, visiting my brother, and it was not what I was expecting. It was more of a pile of little tiny pieces of unbattered chicken with a shit ton of vegetables over rice.
But they called it Cashew Chicken?
It was Cashew Chicken because
Did it have cashews in it?
I was just going to say.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I was going to say, and sprinkled with cashews as well as the diced onions on the top too. So there is a Cashew Chicken elsewhere, but in Springfield, it's delicious little fried morsels of yumminess with a nice brown gravy with cashews and onions.
Okay, so the Springfield, Missouri version, which is actually the only version that's worth a shit, started in Springfield, Missouri, which that sounds a little repetitive.
See, Chris Hankins says, yeah, he ordered Cashew Chicken in Dallas and was very disappointed.
Ooh, see?
I'm right.
That's what we just said. I know. We got to set up another trip, Tola.
Yes, we do.
You need to arrange like a car for me so that when I get there, I could maybe stay at your place or borrow your car. How about that? Then all I got to do is get there, and I could probably do that right now for like $50.
Just leave your hat like that.
This is a horrible hat for headphones.
And you're making the microphone go nuts, so you guys can't hear it, but we can. So,
how about this shit? Listen, I am telling you.
There you go. Look at that. That's a good look. Yeah.
I am I've already said this in one of our episodes before. I am reincarnate Chuck Barris.
Chuck Barris.
Chuck Barris is my hero.
Think about it.
Not many people are going to tell you Chuck Barris is their hero, but I think he's my hero. And yes, Jenny Rice, we absolutely need to head north.
Yes,
and
we
we are
do.
going to do that soon.
Wisconsin.
We're going to head to Wisconsin, and we're going to have some cheese. We're going to have some cheese.
Get some cheese curds.
We're going to get some curds.
When I talked to her
Can
last
we get some
night,
curds when we're up there?
She was only moved away, I don't know, about a year or something like this. And I talked to her on the phone. I can't, time is I don't remember time, but it was a couple months ago. And your northern accent is already coming back, Jenny.
Could you tell?
Yes. I could tell. It's adorable, though. I love that. I love that accent. I love it how people are flipping from one to the other. Like, some are over here on mine, and then I saw Kimberly over here, and now I see her back over here.
Yeah, Tyler Weeks is making round steaks tonight because the wife is tired of ramen. No kidding, man. We've been eating some ramen around these parts.
I have to say, what he cooked tonight was spaghetti with my dad's family sauce that he made. And it was scrumptially dumptious. It was delicious, and
oh, thanks, babe.
It was fantastic. Thank you.
Yes.
Much.
The reason why I brought up the Punch Drunk Love quote in the very beginning here is because that is how I feel about this goofball right here. She is the best, and I love her so. You have no idea how much I love her. You got to go watch that movie.
Wasn't that somebody's? One of the things I hate was anything produced by Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
Was it Krista? I think it was on her list. Any movie.
Krista Meadows?
Yeah. Any movie directed by Adam Sandler.
I don't know if that was Chris.
Somebody said that about.
Someone did say that.
I mean,
I can't think of who said it right
with
now.
all the negativity going on, everybody's passing around the things I hate. 10 things I hate. But it's funny though. And
no,
I
it's
like
kind
it.
of fun.
I
Yeah.
like it. It's because it's conversation, and that's what we need more.
I mean, I'll give some of you a clue that are watching. I made one of those lists, but I'm not going to post it on my actual page. I posted it as a comment on someone else's page.
You did.
And that's where it's going to live forever.
I think you should post it.
No? You just got to dig in. You got to
find where. We're not even going to tell you where you posted that comment, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
Tara and I just celebrated our anniversary, actually, just a few days ago.
2 years.
2 years ago, we got married, and Jennifer Reich was there, and a lot of people watching was actually there, and it was awesome. That was actually 2 years ago Monday this week.
It was the most epic thing, and Jenny caught it all on a live feed, and somebody reposted the video just recently.
Yes, yes.
It was so good. I'm a spoiled girl.
It was a lot of fun. No, I'm spoiled. No, I'm spoiled.
No, it's
no, you're the best. You're the
best. I didn't say you're the best.
Shut up, Tara. Shut up. Sick of your shit. Well, what do you want to talk about?
Well, we have to talk about the giant elephant that's out there. Everybody's experiencing this gigantic elephant.
The giant elephant?
Yeah.
In the room?
Uh-huh.
What is that? Yeah. That Led Zeppelin sucks? Is that the elephant in the room? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, or is it that Bon Jovi never wrote any of their own songs? Yeah, the cleavage angle is better from my phone. That's why they're all... Yes!
You can't even see it!
No, that's what I just got told, and so... That's why everyone's logging into
That's
my
why
account.
they're on that one. All right, fair enough. All right.
Because the angle's better.
I'll keep all my high school people on mine. Hi, Christy, another high school person. And you can have all the sex bots over here on yours.
I've got all the man sluts.
The man sluts are over here because the cleavage angle's better. All right, fine.
Oh my gosh, so good,
whatever.
So good.
It's all good. I'm good. Whatever.
All right, man. Well.
How's everybody surviving this thing? Some people are actually literally staying the frick home. Some people are still having to work like us. We still go out and do construction. But we still try to keep our distance. If some of the stores have like lines like, get the frick back, get the frick back. And some don't. And then you walk right by somebody or somebody hands you some change. And like, some people are being uber careful and some people are not. How are you handling it, Dan?
True. No, I mean, I find it interesting that, like, I think Springfield, Missouri in particular, like, I've been out every single day because I have to be, and I can be. I'm allowed to be. I'm not breaking any of the rules, but I am going to work every morning. And there are more people out and about, and I'm telling you, I don't know, man. I don't know if I feel like stay the fuck home, like, because on the Unsung Dreamers podcast Facebook page, I posted several videos the other day of people, doing these poems and writing songs about staying the fuck home. And I mean, I get that, maybe we're still keeping our distance in the parks and on our dog walks, but I have seen more bike riding, dog walks, and family times in parks than I have since I've fucking been alive.
That's one of my favorite
in Springfield
that I've seen is like normal people are sitting at home on their phones at home, and now when they tell you have to stay home, everybody's out at the parks and everything.
Yeah, no shit. Like when they weren't being told to stay at home, they stayed at home.
Just on your phone and staying home, and now it's like, no, I have to get out because they told me I can't go.
Yeah, they did it all wrong. They shouldn't have just outright said like, stay at home.
Yeah. They
should have announced something like, Pelosi's going to be nude online in the next 20 minutes. Then that would have kept it. Because we all would have been waiting on that one.
Would you? Are you seriously?
I ain't going to the park. I'm waiting on that one. I don't know. I pulled that one out of my ass. It's completely off the wall. I don't know what I'm even thinking. So screw it. Who cares?
I swear.
You know, something along those lines is all I'm saying.
No, I don't want to see that. Ever.
Well, I know, but you know, it's kind of like a train wreck. You just want to see it. I mean, you could say, well, no, I'm not going to get into that. See, I'm already going too far. I'm off the deep end. I'm really going off the rails here. I don't want to do that.
You always go off the rails. That's what people like about you. So let's go off the rails, bro.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Why not? Why not?
Because I did have something I was a little pissed off about on my way home from work today, and I don't remember what it was.
You don't remember what it was?
No, but I'll think of it here in a minute, and then I'm going to go off on it as soon as I can think of what it was, but I can't remember what it was.
Think hard, but don't think too hard. Cooler thieving assholes. It's...
Whoa.
You gotta get into a rant, man. We gotta think of something. We gotta think of something to talk about.
No, we can't. You know, you can't make this stuff up. You can't, like...
Well, you're too busy watching the screens.
I'll tell you one thing, God damn it! Somebody stole my cooler off the back of my damn Jeep last night.
Bitches.
You sons of bitches!
Whoever it was.
I had it strapped on a rack that was on the back of my effing Jeep, and somebody came up and cut my straps. Little pussies couldn't even figure out how to undo a ratchet strap, so they just cut my straps, which I'm actually more pissed about my damn straps than I am my damn cooler. They stole my cooler right off the back of my Jeep. The only thing I had in it was a gallon of antifreeze, so I hope they can use that. Freaking jerks, man.
I hate thieves. You know, if you need something...
We all do.
Why don't you come knock on the door? We had a guy one time come to our door while we were on the porch when we first moved into this house. Hey, man, can you spare a cigarette? Yes. Okay, sure. Whatever. You know, come ask us for some help. But just steal crap.
No, it's kind of funny. This one actually didn't bother me, but it's related to what you're saying. I've had several packs of cigarettes stolen off my front porch.
I was going to go there, but I'm glad you are.
To me, it's kind of funny. It's like I have whatever, you know, been done for the night, and I just left whatever I had left out on, I've got a little table out on my front porch and a bench that the table sits next to, and I usually just, whatever, throw them there. I can't tell you how many times I've come back out in the morning and my damn cigarettes are gone.
Hold on.
Hold on. You sucker. I don't really care about someone stealing them as much as, like, I didn't get my morning, you know, my wake up morning, you know, that's the one.
That's the one.
And somebody stole the damn things right off my damn porch, so whatever. I don't know why when I start talking like that, I start turning a little country.
I don't know why.
Because I don't have any country background in me at all, if you know what I'm saying.
It's like when you see yourself on video.
I'm straight from St. Louis, and I drive on Highway 44, if you know what I'm saying. So,
but I remember some song pool videos where you were being interviewed, and you're just like, "Well, I wrote this song."
And I wasn't trying to be funny. I was actually.
You were hanging around with Thornton guys, and
you know,
they were talking about to be a little sweet.
This song's about my life. I actually wasn't trying to be funny. I was like, why am I talking like that? It's so freaking weird.
And when you see if you look up Songpool on YouTube, it still exists. You'll see what I'm talking about. The band's all country. His songs aren't country, but he was.
But I'm not country.
I just like this song a lot, and I wrote it in 30 minutes.
I wrote this song. Here's a song I wrote. It's about going through the struggles in life.
The struggles in life.
No, that's totally how my interviews were, and I was talking that way, and I wasn't trying to be funny, and I don't know why I was talking that way.
I don't either.
It was like, now, you know, this song is about what it is what I was thinking. And I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know where that came from.
We're having fun.
Are we going to have a jingle competition?
A jingle.
Let's have a spelling contest.
A spelling contest?
Let's have a spelling. Maybe poker just isn't your game. Let's have a spelling contest.
Mm-hmm.
Super, super, super fun.
Would you like the last one? Or are you good?
What?
Would you like a beverage? The last beverage?
Well, that's your beverage. I've got some of my own.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Would you like one? Would you like me to go get you one?
No.
You good? Okay.
I can go get one.
All right.
What do you got?
What do I have? I haven't seen many comments about how everyone's doing. I want to know honestly how you're doing. Like how you doing with all this crazy weird stuff? Are we okay?
I think, well, the only thing I would say to that is that it seems to be the go-to question for all of us. You know what I mean? It's like we're all actually concerned about each other, and we're all asking, like, how you doing? How you doing? You know what I mean?
But I haven't heard.
No.
Because we can't have contact with people. So.
Well, no. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, at what point do we keep going there, or do we just go somewhere else?
Okay, fair enough. I see what you're saying. I see. I got you, boo.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why did God make gumball trees?
Right.
What an asshole he is for that.
They're pretty leaves, and they're great summer trees,
No,
but the gumballs are stupid.
And for those of you who, they don't burn. You can throw a pile of gumballs on a fire, and they won't burn. They will just sit there and just... It's unbelievable, those things. They are incredible. They're incredible. And I have 2 of them in my damn front, in the damn backyard. Name that lyric reference. My mom's the only one that can do it.
I'm going to side note while you're looking at that.
First person to name the lyric reference, the damn backyard.
So Caitlin has a migraine, which I'm sad to hear. Lisa Presley, Mom says. Gail says Lisa Presley.
Close, Mom. Close. It's not Lisa, right?
I don't know who it is. Isn't she a vampire slayer?
In the damn backyard.
What's Angie saying over there? I can't see anything. This is really good for the
Job
audio
loss.
version.
Job
the audio
loss.
version is going to suck. So we apologize right now for those of you who are just listening to the audio version, not the video version.
They're well and good, but there's some job loss and some stress and some lost opportunity.
That's Angie?
Yeah, but they're doing good.
Yep.
They're doing good.
There's Randall Street.
It is Lisa? It is Lisa?
Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie.
Oh, okay. Lisa
Lisa
Marie.
Marie.
That's what threw me.
Good
It
job,
is
Gail.
Lisa Marie Presley. Ding, 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 ding. You get a free... You get something free from me, Mom.
They're all buried together in the back.
They're all buried. He's buried in the damn backyard.
Oh my God!
I don't know how that got brought up.
I don't either. You came up with a lyric, and I can't even remember what the lyric said.
How many of you out there have been to Graceland? It's kind of cool and weird all at the same time.
Mark LeBrock says he's been laid off, but it's kind of like a vacation, so.
Good.
He's
Well, I
doing
mean, I what I meant by good is I'm glad to see that you're seeing the bright side.
It's a little bright side. Yeah, it's a little bright side.
Because it's all we can do. I mean, I got stuff that's going to affect me forever. I'm still currently working, but it's it's going to be something else in a few weeks or a couple short months, and so it's going to affect. Things are going to be affected.
Look at this. Look at this. Look what's walking in this room
I am
right now.
always like
I heard the call for desperation.
Oh, look.
off the screen because of my damn. I have to do.
Come sit.
Okay.
Oh, sweetie, look at you. Look at you. Look who
Here,
it
baby.
is.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
She's one of our many bartenders, servers that have been put on hold because of this craziness. So she's serving us tonight. So if I had $1 or $2, I would fucking give you
I would strip for that shit. I'm sorry.
You could say that. It's
I'm
Unsung
rotten.
Screamers, man.
The Salt Box Tour. Do I remember the Salt Box Tour?
He's all
I
business.
don't. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Thank you, baby girl.
Aaron Gabriel
I love you guys.
Gabrielle Powell.
Mwah.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I do remember the Salt Box Tour. You want to hear a funny story about it? So we're on the Salt Box Tour, and for those of you who don't know what the Salt Box Tour was, it was a 4-band tour that included Petra and Whiteheart and a newer band called Johnny Q. Public and another newer band called Grandma Train. And so we were kind of like the young slots of this tour, and Petra and Whiteheart were, of course, damn near walkers. So
What? Wait, what?
they were on damn near walkers because they were old guys.
Okay.
Love you, John. I love you, Heather. But no, actually, their dad wasn't even on that tour. But anyway, so we're on tour with this band, Petra, which is just like one of the biggest, like whatever Christian rock bands. Randall Shreve was on it. Oh boy, I don't know if I knew that. Anyway, we're actually all hanging out backstage one time at this place that was kind of, I can't remember if it was a church or a big mega dome church, one of these sons of bitches. And so we're backstage, and everybody, I mean, all the bands are there, all the members of Petra, all the members of Whiteheart, all the Grammar Train dudes, we were there. And then the church itself had like 250 volunteers. You know how it goes, like, hey, you want to volunteer to work backstage? And everyone says yes. And so there's like way too many people. Like, I don't need 5 people to bring me a cup of coffee, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those kind of deals. So the backstage is like full of all these people, and they all want to start praying. So that's cool. Whatever. Let's all pray together. So this room is huge. It's like the size of like a tennis court. It's huge. And we're all in there, and everybody, we're going to start praying, and they start praying for the show. You know, let's make this a great show and all this kind of stuff. And so everyone's in that sort of prayerful kind of praying mode, right? Oh my gosh, Randall Shreve remembers this. It's yes. He remembers this, so he validates my story. So then everyone gets done praying, and me and the guitar player of Johnny Q Public were like, hey, do you guys mind if we sing you a praise song? Because we got a praise song that we just wrote, and we'd love to play it for you guys. And I'm talking, there's like, what was there? There was like 60 people in there. There was at least 60 people in there. And they're all like, yeah. And they're all in that like prayer, we just got done praying kind of mode. And so like, okay, we're going to play a song. And I can't actually play it right now, but the lyrics of the song was like, I'll do it like this. Now you got to understand how quiet this place was. It was quiet. Louis Weaver, he was like one of my heroes growing up. I mean, Whiteheart, I mean, they were, and our hearts were pounding because it was just like, I can't believe we're getting ready to do this. But we're going to sing you guys a praise song that we just wrote. And the praise song said, Lord, I pray in the darkness of this hour, your love is real to me like the beauty of a flower. If there was just one thing that I could ever do that would ever equal to the love I get from you, there's just one thing to do. Lord, please accept my sacrifice of praise. I want to be circumcised today with a flint knife. Please take what you need. I'm praying and I'm asking on bended knee. Dude, it's biblical. The words are directly out of the Bible. But if you could have saw the look on Louis Weaver's face, the drummer for Petra, when I broke into the circumcising and the flint knife, if he had a club, he would have ran at me and beat me with it. I'm telling you, it was it's one of the best moments of my life, actually.
I love it.
I'm just going to say.
I'm happy. I love
you
it.
talk about Johnny Q Public being the turd in the punch bowl. It was awesome. like a bunch of people just walked out in disgust. And what was actually, the irony of it is it's literally, I can't remember where the verses are in the Bible, but it's literally like word for word. There was some battle they were getting ready to go into, and in order to get closer to God, as adults, they circumcised themselves because that's what made them feel closer to God. And so, with a flint knife, for Christ's sakes.
Flint knife.
And so we wrote a praise song about.
But that was actual scripture, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But those people did not think it was funny.
Were you going for funny?
Oh, we were going for total funny. Me and Oren are trying so hard not to laugh. Like, he's playing the guitar. And I'm trying not to laugh. And then as soon as we got to the circumcision part, the place just scattered.
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh, half of them just stormed off in disgust.
They were, oh, ouch.
It was great. It was great. What was Rand? Oh, my God. Yeah. Randall said, let's just say it didn't end up on Petra Praise.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God.
Excuse me.
It was a wonderful, it almost made it on Extraordinary. In fact, for those of you who are familiar with Extraordinary, we did a song, we did a couple songs, Bald Women, and then we also did Father Abraham, which is a hidden song before the CD even starts. The same night that we did those two songs, we also recorded this Sacrifice of Praise song, but it didn't make the record. So there is actually a recording of it somewhere. There was even a second verse too. I don't remember how it went, but anyway.
You don't remember. So this was just a prototype song you did? It wasn't, you say there was a second verse you don't remember. It didn't make it on an album. You just did it that night, or did you record it?
Well, we recorded it. No. So we set up the living room one night. Joe set up the living room for us with like
Joe
a mic.
Baldridge.
Yeah, with a mic and a couple mics, and we just went live to ADAT. 2-channel, left and right. We just went straight live to ADAT. And that was the night we recorded Bald Women. And then we also did Father Abraham, which ended up as like this weird hidden track before the record even started. But on that same night, we recorded Sacrifice of Praise, which is the song I just sang you. We recorded that song that night too. But it was just a little too much to put on our debut Christian record. So anyway.
It didn't make it to Welcome to Earth either?
It did not make it to anything.
Do you have a recording?
I don't even have a recording of that. No.
Oh,
But we did record it that same night we did Bald Women.
You don't have a recording of that.
I do
bet
not.
Joe does. You think Joe does?
I'm sure he's got it in some archives maybe. But.
Awesome. Get a bite on that.
So anyway, that's my, Tom asked if I remember the Saltbox tour. That is one of my Saltbox tours.
Nice, nice. And we will try to answer any questions if you have. Just, I don't even care what the question is. Just ask us a question and we will answer it if we're not in the middle of an awesome story. So if he's in the middle of an awesome story and you ask a question, then it gets passed up, please ask it again. We will definitely answer. We'll answer anything. We are an honest podcast. That's what we do, is be honest. If you listen to a couple of our chats 2 times ago or so, we, how shall I say this? We didn't fight, but we argued a little bit. I guess. And it was kind of adorable. We were like, oh, we should edit. We should blah, blah, blah. Nope. That's who we are. That's what we are. And people have told us they love that.
But it's also kind of like telling someone like, hey, the other night I told a joke that was really funny. And it's like, what? Okay.
Is it?
It's got... Is it? They just got to listen and see if we fight or don't fight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was being.
Well, I know, but you're giving away the secrets.
Oh, am I?
You're giving away our showbiz secrets. You're giving away our showbiz secrets.
Right. Caitlin says she listens when she's bored and needs a good laugh because it's good fun. It's a lot of good fun.
It is good fun.
And we're glad you're sticking around. I know.
For those of you, here's why we did this.
Yes.
Go ahead. Do you want to talk about why we did 3 different live feeds?
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
That's what you were about to do.
It was actually all your idea.
I know.
The reason why we're doing different live feeds is because our Unsung Dreamers Facebook page, you know, we do pretty good and we have some great fans over there. Tara and I have totally different people on our pages separately that might not even know some of the stuff that we got going on, and so we went ahead and did live feed on all 3. And so to those of you out there who are watching this and not knowing what the heck is going on, we host a podcast called the Unsung Dreamers, It's the musical journeys of the not so rich and famous. So generally speaking, we focus on our town's local music scene through interviews, through news and gossip and whatever else comes about, good and bad and up and down and announcements, and try to tell you about big events coming to town. Lately, we've been doing a lot of just chat episodes is what we call them, which is what we're doing right now. So we're not really featuring anybody in town as far as the music scene is concerned, but we are actually in the music scene. So it's always still consistent there. And we've been doing this podcast for a year and a half or two now. And so you can jump onto iTunes and Spotify and all these cool places that you find podcasts and find the Unsung Dreamers. Not Unsung Heroes. It's called Unsung Dreamers.
Yes.
And you can jump on there and please tell other people about it if you like it. And jump on and maybe give us a rating through the Mom's Over on Mine now to help us in the rankings with all that good stuff. The more you jump on and leave some comments and leave some ratings about our podcast, the more it actually helps us and hopefully gets us out there even more. And I know some of you out there who love the Springfield music scene and have your favorite band and your favorite artist that you love to go see all the time. It would even be that much better for the whole world to learn about what their story is. We do long form interviews, upwards of 2 hours, 2.5 hours, to get somebody's entire story so that you really get to know who they are, and hopefully that'll encourage people to want to go see their band. That is kind of the nutshell of what we do over there. And so for those of you who are logging into our personal Facebook pages, Tara's and mine, and maybe have not jumped onto the Unsung Dreamers Facebook page to learn what all we're doing, that's why we're over here. Right. To let you know that we got something else going over here on Unsung Dreamers. Go check it out on Facebook, but also go maybe subscribe to the podcast. But maybe even if you're super, super awesome, if you're one of those people that is like, oh my God, I love you guys so much, well then go leave a review on iTunes of our podcast so that, put some 5 stars on that mofo, and so that people can start actually figuring out what the heck we are. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, we've just recently started a YouTube page, which currently is very static. I'll admit, we put about 6 videos on it right now of Tara and I. We drive around in our Jeep and we just do goofy shit, and it's really fun. But because of this whole situation now with the coronavirus, we kind of need to chill, and we can't really go out there traveling at all. But we always usually just do short trips, and we film it, and we have some fun with it. Subscribing to our YouTube channel and kind of letting people know that exists would also be awesome, and would also keep us going in all these things we're doing.
Yes.
Look at this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a
tiger
king. Tiger king by its toe. If he hollers,
send him to jail.
Send him to jail.
Eeny, meeny, miny, Carol Baskin is... Never mind.
That bitch Carol Baskin.
Oh my God. Is anybody watching Tiger King? Anyone?
We told you all about Tiger King
a
month ago. We told you about Tiger King.
I know. Before we get into Tiger King, I want to do something real quick. I asked for questions, and we got a question from Joy, and she asked, will we sing a Kenny Rogers song?
Right now, tonight?
Right now. Without any music. Look what I pulled up right here.
I don't know any Kenny.
I know this song.
I actually don't know that song.
You don't know this song?
No. I don't.
Do you know Islands in the Stream?
I know the song he did in the movie Six Pack. Tom also said, don't forget to mention Patreon. I don't know this song.
Well, here we go. I'm just going to fucking do it. Even though it's like a Kenny and Dolly song, since Joy asked the question, I told her we'd answer, and here we go. Well, I could have just said, yes, but I'm going to go ahead. Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. I can't remember the lyrics. Look down. Anyway, so Islands in the Stream. I know it's a Kenny Dolly thing, but there you go. Request a specific song, and we'll do another one. But that's a nice question.
That is what we are. Nowhere in between. How can we be wrong?
Where's she
Sail
at?
away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one another to
I think I'm off key.
another. I think we're fine. Whatever key we're in, we're harmonizing. So.
All right,
That's
sweet.
Yay!
Yay.
There's Mandy.
There's Ryan Boyle.
Hi, Ryan. Look at my hair now, Ryan. It's all growing out.
Yeah, you need a cut.
I need a cut. It's just
Debbie
just going
says hi.
crazy. It's just going crazy.
Say hi, Debbie.
Hi, Dublin.
Hi, Dublin.
Should he come in here?
You could.
Let's bring him in here. Come here,
Dublin,
Dublin.
come here.
Debbie,
Dublin, I never get to come in the studio.
Come here.
There's no
Around here.
dogs allowed in the studio.
Yeah, there he is, baby. Look at that big boy.
There's no dogs allowed in the studio.
I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna sick him on those people that stole my cooler.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
sick him.
Look. You see up there? Look up there. Hey, look up there.
Oh.
He's like, what? Mom?
Look up there.
Mom? Oh, look, there's Dad.
Look, there's Dad. He's like, I never get to come in the studio. So, yeah. For those of you listening audio-wise, sorry, you have to watch the video. We're going to post this on on our website as well. So, don't worry. It'll all be there. It'll all be good. Oh, Debbie, gotta go.
Debbie,
Bye-bye.
All right, go.
Bye,
Go
baby.
on.
Dublin.
Studio's back to being
He's like-
lava.
Is it getting stormy again?
Look at this beautiful boy.
Look at him.
All right, let's go.
Debbie,
Come on. Good boy.
Aw. He's like, I don't
He's like,
know.
"Well, head all hanging down. We'll
I
fight."
know.
Short
Hi, Roxy. Tiger King. We were talking about Tiger King before.
Oh, Tiger King is tired.
Is it tired? Because
It's-
we
it's
talked
a-
about it a month ago.
No, it's a tired time. Tara and I already told you guys about it like a fucking month ago.
We
and
did.
So
Before it hit the internet.
you didn't listen to us, and now you're all on the
Now
Tiger
everybody's
King,
memeing
train.
Yeah.
And we told you about it a month ago.
It's all whatever.
Crisis safety versus killing the economy. Oh man,
What?
what's our take on the crisis safety versus killing the economy?
Oh wow.
That's some heavy lyrics, man. That's like,
That's not this kind of podcast.
Well, no, it doesn't matter if it's this kind of
But
podcast. Some
good-
people are still just interested in what you think about
It's a
things.
question, and that's
yeah, it is. I've got an 18-year-old, okay, and he's got a bunch of 18-year-old friends, and
Mhm.
those kids are like, for some reason, they're sort of growing up with like, we don't care if there's an economy at all. Like we're done with even money in general. They hate capitalism, and they hate that everything is like being run by this like idea that some people can get super stupid rich and some people are still like really suffering, and yet the people who are suffering and or sometimes homeless or struggling or anything like that are still very passionate, awesome, loving, talented people. So it doesn't seem like, based off of the value that you are as a human being, why would somebody be worth trillions or billions of dollars and somebody ain't worth shit? And so young kids right now are like really putting an eye on that, like, the capitalism idea. And so they almost like don't care about whether there's an economic crash. I, however, being the age that I am, almost 50 years old, I've owned a business for the last 28 years of my life. I have actually made over 150 or 200 American jobs. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that's my life. I've had employees, I've paid payroll tax, I've paid child support payments for people. I have had to struggle and stress about making sure my payroll's covered so that these people who work for me have checks and take care of their families. I've had to lay people off who have kids. And it's been a big, giant stress ball, but I've played my part in trying to be a part of the economy of this whole entire idea. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, other than I'm just kind of explaining that I kind of have two really opposite sort of ideas happening in my personal life between me and my kids are both of a totally different thought process and generation right now. And it's very interesting. Very interesting, because I obviously am concerned about the economy. I'm concerned about whether people are going to build houses. I'm concerned about, because I'm in the housing business, and so that affects me. But then at the same time, I can kind of see some people's point, and I will kind of put my own slant on some of this by saying I think that some of the non-economic repercussions of this whole entire situation is, good. Like we said in the beginning of this episode, I've seen more families in the park. I've seen more bike riding and dog walking. I've seen more people connecting on Zoom and FaceTime and, these kinds of video calls on Messenger, and people wanting to connect and actually taking effort to connect with someone maybe they haven't connected to in quite a long time. And that has nothing to do with economics. That has nothing to do with the stress that we're all going through about our jobs and our income and our money and our economy and everything else. So you got to sort of think to yourself, there's definitely, especially if you're the type like me and Tara, we are like eternal, we are eternal optimists. And so I just can't help myself but try to look at the bright side of some of this crappy shit that we're going through right now, and wonder how many people are spending more time connecting, putting more effort into friendships. I don't know. And how much does that have to do with the economy? It doesn't have a damn thing to do with the economy. Now, the economy might suffer, sure, but the economy has suffered in the past as well. And there was times in life when the human race didn't really even have economy. So it's got to make you think, I try to just focus on what's the best type of thing I can get from this whole situation. And all I'm worried about more than my money is my connections and people and saying what I mean and being honest and not being not being the kind of person that's going to divert and project and lie and manipulate. I'm done with all that crap, man. I'm done with it. I'll do that crap no more. I just want to be like, how can I be a great husband? How can I be a great dad? How can I be a great boss? How can I be a great brother and son? And I'm just trying. I'm not succeeding in everything, but I'm trying. And I think that this whole thing has kind of, hopefully, persuaded people to start thinking like that, start thinking a little bit differently. Because when you do fear that you're going to run out of toilet paper, and you're going to run out of food, and you're going to run out of, oh my God, money! Jesus God, man! There's more to life than your damn money. And when you finally realize you might not have it just like everyone else ain't got it, then it makes you go, I wonder if anyone in this world likes me. Oh, shit, it just kind of makes you think.
So,
where's the value in my life? Is the value in my life my money? Is it my economy? Is it how much I have invested or how much I lost in my investments? Is that actually what's most important to you in your life? Is that the most important thing to you in your life? Or do you stop and go, I wonder if my kids like me. I wonder if my wife is actually happy or she's living a lie. You ought to think that. That's what you ought to think more than you ought to worry about the economy or your money or your investments. Because now's the time. Because if you fall victim of the whole idea, no one's going to give a shit about your money. They're going to give a shit about whether you were a good person and you were good to them, good by them, and whether you were honest and cool. Whether you were cool. Musicians are getting online right now doing these live Facebook things and Instagram things and everything else, just trying to play you their music, just trying to write you a song, sing you something because you haven't got to hear them sing in a while. They're just dying to just entertain and connect with you, and none of them are making a damn penny. It's not always about the economy. It's not always about the money at all. When the playing field gets leveled out, because we're all scared, it's about being a good person and buying toilet paper. Hope you got your toilet paper, you little toilet paper hoarding sons of bitches. I got 6 rolls. Jerks. You haven't said anything.
You haven't let me. So you gave your thoughts, and he is so much more eloquent than me. He is so much better spoken than me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No, you are. You are. But the only thing that I'm going to say is that I don't know, and I don't care what side politically anyone's on and what side we're on. It doesn't freaking matter. I think there's a hand in hand going on right now. I think that, of course, we want people to be healthy. Of course, we want people to heal and get better. Of course, we want this pandemic to get over with. So, of course, that's top priority. But we can't lose sight of how everyone gets their food, you know, and most of us don't go out and shoot our own squirrels and deer, and we have to buy our food. So we have to buy things. And where are we going to get that money? So the economy, the capitalism that builds that still has to stay in place, as well as the humanity that takes care of the life, the human force that is human beings. Like the economy, sometimes people think it's being too much played on the economy, but without it, what happens? Jobs get lost. You laid off 12 people in one day when the economy crashed before. And what did those 12 people do? They weren't able to buy as much food as before. So my only point is, and I'm not super uber educated with all this stuff. This is just my thought. I believe that it's kind of hand in hand. We have to take care of, obviously, our sick and the people helping the sick. First and foremost, we all have to do our due diligence and freaking stay away and try to keep our distance, etc. This is a pandemic, and what pandemic means is it spreads quickly and by being this close to someone. So keep your distance, folks. It doesn't necessarily mean stay home and hibernate. It just means watch what's happening. But also, at the same time, we also have to go back to our jobs eventually. And those businesses that have those jobs need to still be there. Because those people, regardless of corporate or local, those people that work for these businesses need their job. They need to have their income to buy their food. So it's, I'm kind of like, I think they're both valuable. They're both valuable, and they both need attention. What's more, obviously we need to take care of people staying alive, of course. But what happens afterwards, right?
It's that everything you just said is nothing to disagree with. It was just a lot of just stating what we're talking about. I think all I'm saying is,
I don't think either one's more important.
Of course not, but
Right.
I'm just saying this is like just making us all think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think is the bigger thing.
Yeah.
All those things have been relevant points for our entire lifetime, not necessarily during a pandemic.
Yes.
But it's now we are actually putting a little bit of thought into, like, isn't it crazy that we're all together?
And I was going to go there as well.
We're all together. There's so many people I know that are just like, I know are like struggling, and I would have never really, not that I'm like a selfish asshole, but I just wouldn't have thought about them as much as I do now, because I'm like, oh, they probably are struggling, or I'm struggling, or I'm going through stuff that nobody would understand. Yes, they would, because we're all going through it.
Sure.
So it's just kind of pushing us all to be more aware of each other and how we affect each other. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I think everything you're saying is dead on. It's just now we're thinking about it more. You know what I mean?
Yes, 100%.
As a team, everybody. As a team, everybody. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know if there's much more to go on. I've had like 4 people tell me I need to go smoke a cigarette, which is probably true.
They told you need to?
Well, something along the lines of like, you need to go do something. Sing some Heart.
Oh my God. Who said that?
Hold on.
Who said it?
No, I've just got to
No,
try
who
to
said
sound like Jared.
Jared? Of course it
I've just got to
was.
try to sound like a dying cat. So,
Hi, Alicia.
what's that? Barracuda!
Oh my God.
When he hears
There's
You
Heart for
sound
you.
like the parrot screaming in the
That's
cup
exactly
on the
how they
video
sound,
that I
and you know it.
Jared,
You know
I
it.
have a feeling he wasn't talking to you.
Hey, he was on my feed and
That's
not
true.
yours.
That is true.
So I just killed it. I just slayed Heart better than Kristen Denard could ever think of doing it.
Whatever. Yo, you're totally right.
Yeah, I
totally
just
right.
killed it. Kristen Denard has nothing on me.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
I kid. Kristen Denard is one of the best in town. Love her, love her, love her.
Look at our bartender is coming to save us and cleaning up a mess. So look at that. Look at that.
If you got some on your penis, I'm not dabbling it off.
I am not having
I'll
off
get
your
the leg.
penis.
I'll get the leg.
I like.
If I touch your penis, I'm
But
sorry.
no penis.
No penis.
I am not dabbing off your penis.
I will not dab your penis.
Will not dab your
How have I never heard penis before? That is
You
fucking
haven't
great.
heard penis
I've
before?
never heard
You've
penis.
never listened
Oh.
to Bob and Tom in the
That
morning.
is hilarious.
Right.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, the penis.
Where do I sign
You got
up for
10
lessons?
and-
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, you need to take lessons from me, Jared, because I'm way better singer than Tara.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Totally. Right.
Everybody knows I could sing her under the table.
Yeah.
Right.
You heard that Barracuda, didn't you?
That was an amazing Barracuda.
That was the best That was the best cover of
Mark
Barracuda.
LeBrock says lower. Just do it lower. Just sing it lower. You'll be fine.
Mark LeBronc, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you, you crazy cat. For those of you just tuning in, I just killed Heart's Barracuda. So if you're wanting to start a Heart tribute band, you might want to call me because I can slay some Barracuda.
Yep.
Just saying, all you got to do is sound like 2 cats dying.
But support. Ever support each other. Love each other, but hug from afar. Hug from 6 feet. Do an air high five. Whatever the frick you want to do.
We'll figure this out. We'll get it figured
It's
out.
all going to be fine. I think it's all going to be fine. I think that's the bottom line that I would like to express. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I know nothing. I'm a chick singer. I don't know anything. But I know it's going to all be fine. We need to be patient. We need to be caring. We need to be loving. We need to take care of those who are a little less fortunate than we are. And just be good to everybody. Get out there and just go out. We love the outside walking that all these families are going on 6 feet apart from each other. It's great. It's beautiful. We have a thing called Patreon, which is a place where you can throw us a buck or two if you think we're doing cool. You just go on there and you can do a one-time or you can do a monthly $1, $5. It doesn't matter what it is, but it helps us finance what we're doing here because we don't get paid for this, but we give you entertainment every week. We're starting to do this live thing, and then we also post the audio version every Friday. When things settle down with all the COVID stuff, we're going to get back to the individual musician interviews, but they do exist on our website, UnsungDreamers.com. Check that out. If you want to sponsor us and give us a bone, $1, $5, whatever, patreon.com/UnsungDreamers. We would appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much.
So
What are you doing?
I am not going to do an encore of My Heart
Please don't.
because I don't want to sing a second song that sounds like cats dying. Jared, but
Ina?
I'll try to next time. My next cat that dies, I'll try to record it dying, and then I'll send it to you as like a wonderful thing to remind you of the band Heart. So anyway, I saw Joe Baldwin standing in for a minute ago. I don't know
there it
if
is.
you've seen, if you've watched Josh Moore's dancing videos. Holy crap, they're awesome. Anyway, we are going to sign out here, I think. We're going to be done.
I think we're good.
You guys have a fantastic weekend, and keep being safe and keep doing your part. And I love the shit out of my wife.
I love the shit out of my
and
husband.
You should love the shit out of everyone in your life and have a great weekend doing it. We are going to sign out of here.
Thank you all.
The
We
Unsung
love you.
Dreamers. We'll see you guys.
Tune in live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central.
On the Unsung Screamers Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Twitter.
And check out our Unsung Screamers podcast.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Ah!